one of the funniest things I saw at camp was so Ben Tolson, shout out Ben Tolson, our community manager. He is very drunk. He's one of the drunkest I've seen him, and
not bad.
And he's sitting at the Birrio setup. I don't know who's winning. It never matters. And
nobody's winning at Birrio.
And Mike is really hungry. Like Gunther's.
Sorry, let's be clear. Andrew Viper is winning every time. Andrew wins every time.
He is very good.
The Amazing Viper LS.
He's very good.
He's very good.
Well.
So Gunther's, who's in the room, I don't know if he's drunk. He might be a little drunk, but I'm not sure. I don't think he drank that day. He's very hungry, and we're trying to rally a group of people because I have a car. So we're trying to rally a group of people like go get food, but everything's closed. I don't know if you guys saw my tweet about the restaurant I found.
Yeah.
That was real.
That's crazy.
That's just Aiden Prescott.
The picture of the restaurant on Uber Eats.
Wait, can I see this?
On Yelp, yeah.
Or in Yelp.
Go to my Twitter. Is it very?
I was
the tweet that says
weekend.
Prescott food is top tier. So I'm on Yelp and I'm looking. I just type in food and I look and like the fourth result is this place.
I love typing food into Yelp.
You typed food into Yelp?
I do that all the time.
That's how you do it.
I didn't know. I don't use Yelp.
If you don't do that, it's gonna show you hardware stores and
You just
You
go.
can
I do
eat
the
there.
same thing on Google Maps, but it makes me feel dumb every time. I'm just like,
before you show it, Deborah,
show me.
before you show it, so I go type in food and like the fourth result down or whatever is this place. And if you don't claim your restaurant as the owner on Yelp, it just populates images from customers, like whatever they post. So the cover photo,
That makes sense.
The cover photo of this place is just one of 3 photos that a customer has submitted with a review of the place. The place is 1 star. So Zipper, if you want to show.
oh, dude, I hadn't
This
seen
looks like a
yet.
Doug Esports picture.
Dude, it is so funny. And if you go to the reviews,
That looks like a murder happened.
if you go to the reviews, the second review is someone who's like the food here is way too expensive. And also the bathroom's pretty gross. And then the first review is a woman talking about how her husband went there and had explosive diarrhea. But
There's a story.
But the picture is from the second review. So there's like this narrative going that like the second person showed up and experienced what the first person was talking about. But there's a 6-year gap between those posts.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long it's been there.
No one,
They
no
just
one
never
cleaned it for
cleaned the
6
bathroom.
years.
That's like hardened.
Yeah.
on
That's
the
like Dark
walls.
Souls. That's environmental storytelling.
Okay, so we're trying to get food. Mike eventually gives it up and he goes and he looks in the camp fridge, which at this camp for some reason the fridge just said don't open on it. I think it's because it was unplugged and not cold inside, so people were still putting things in it.
It's just a box.
It's just
at
where
that
food
point.
was going to die, basically. And Mike goes over, grabs a Lunchable out of it, comes over, and he's just going into a cheeky Lunchable at 4 a.m. or whatever it is.
Love that.
And or it's like 2 a.m. And Ben, like almost like you know when you shake a bag of cat food and like a cat comes running in, like Ben hears like the of the Lunchable pack, and he goes, "Mike, let me clean that ham." I'm interested because I don't know what that means. And Mike's like, "What?" And everyone in the room is from Arizona is like, "Mike, you gotta let him clean the ham." and Mike's like, "What is no? I don't know what that means, but no." And it's like the Lunchables ham. It's like the little circles. And Ben's like, "Mike, let me clean the ham." And Eagle's like, "Let him clean the ham, Mike." And Eagle's not even that drunk.
Yeah.
He's just like,
He like just knows like Ben gets what Ben wants.
He's like, "Let him clean the ham." They eventually coerce him. So he takes a piece of ham out. It's so gross. It's slimy because it's Lunchable. Or maybe it's old from the fridge. And he gives it to Ben. Ben takes the ham and he licks both sides of it. And then he gives it back.
Oh my
And
God.
He goes, "Here you go. Here's your clean ham." Mike's like, "I'm not eating that." And he's like, "Dude, I cleaned it for you." and then Ben goes over to the other Mike and he's like, "Mike, you have to eat this clean ham." And Mike's like,
That Mike will eat it.
Mike's like, "I don't want to eat the ham, Ben. I don't want to."
Mikey?
No, Mike Milnicki.
Oh, okay.
He's like, "I don't want to eat the ham, Ben." And he's like, "I cleaned it for you, man. Come on." And then so I don't know what happens, but I think Mike ends up dropping the Lunchable and like ham falls on the floor. And I'm like, Ben,
Well, that's a lot of ham to
I'm
clean.
like, Ben, he just dropped a lot of ham. He's like, "I gotta clean that." He like a portal bot. Like he turns and he's like, "I gotta clean that." I don't know where that came from. I think it's not the first time he said that.
It sounds like
It was really
half the
funny.
people in the room were like, "Oh yeah, you got to let him do
You gotta
that."
let him clean the ham. Yeah, that was extremely funny.
Dude, because cleaning's a term, right? Like let me clean that plate. Like means eat the rest of it. No,
It can be.
Oh no, he definitely didn't mean that.
like
No,
zero intent.
Because everyone had seen him do this before, very
Oh, I see, I
obviously.
see.
and he has just licked both sides of a piece of ham before.
I like how also a bunch of grown men are like constantly eating Lunchables.
Activating like a sleeper agent off of just the wrapper noise is insane. Because this has happened at
Must
least
clean the
20
ham.
times.